do not know me, my name is Subana and I'm the founder of PostcodeF. PostcodeF is a for-profit social venture, and our mission and vision is to reimagine a world where every individual's true potential is fully realized, regardless of their circumstances. Meet Dinesh. Dinesh is a 28-year-old engineering graduate from India. When he arrived to Australia as a skilled migrant, he applied to an average of 20 jobs per day. That's 600 jobs per month. At the end of 3 months, 70% of the recruiters and companies that he applied to came back to reject him as he did not have any local experience. The rest never replied. Meet Justin. Justin is the founder of 80/20 Consulting, a digital transformation business that works with large-scale corporates. As a startup founder, Justin is constantly forced to wear multiple hats. Time and resource are a huge constraint, and even though he's always looking for talent, he doesn't have the resource to invest into talent acquisition himself. Finally, he's afraid of bringing on the wrong person because what that means is a loss of productivity, brand erosion, as well as reputational risk with clients. Dinesh and Justin aren't the only one in these respective situations. Last year, 113 skilled migrants moved to Australia, and almost all of them reported facing challenges to find their first role because of a lack of local reference and experience. 13,000 refugees came to Australia last year, most of them working age, who also struggled to find their first role. Justin is one of 80% of startups and SMEs that struggle to find talent to meet their business needs. This was the impetus behind PostcodeF, an end-to-end recruitment program that connects offline and online digital strategy and connects STEM-qualified migrant and refugee talent with startups and SMEs looking for talent in a flexible, thoughtful, and streamlined manner. So what do we offer? For employers, we offer STEM-focused hiring that's specifically designed for the needs of the business. We offer post-placement and onboarding program once the hire is actually made, and that will last for a 12-month period. For candidates, we offer free training and development workshops, so they're upskilled when they actually go to these employees and interview, and we offer them an opportunity to gain contract and permanent employment. So how does this work? For the migrant and refugee candidate, they jump online and apply for a role with us, after which we contact them for a simple skills screening. We then invite them to a face-to-face training and assessment day where they spend time with a group of individuals who are in the same situation as them, who also share a similar skill set. Once this is completed, we conduct an individual technical test, interview training based on all the resources that we've provided them. After which, we match them with an appropriate client. For the startup and SME, they register for free on our website, which is postcodef.com. We then offer a free face-to-face consulting session to truly understand what the business need that is that they're looking to solve with this hire. We then create a business simulation based on their business problem, and we upload that onto PostcodeF, and we match them with a candidate. This is where the magic happens. By creating an interview situation that is purely online, we give an opportunity to the migrant refugee candidate to showcase their skill set in a less intimidating fashion. For startup and SME, by digitally collaborating with a candidate, they're able to assess the candidate's skills through a quantitative framework. Once this is completed, post-collaboration feedback is shared. If the candidate is successful, a 3-month contract is initiated with a startup or SME. And if that is successful, a decision to hire is made, after which we support with settlement and onboarding for the next 12 months. If the candidate does not pass the 3-month contract, they go back into our pool of candidates, except this time with 3-month work experience in Australia. We were able to introduce Dinesh to Justin, and through PostcodeF certified digital collaboration, he was able to get a 3-month contract with 80/20. This is an entirely free service for refugees and migrants. For startups and SMEs, we charge 2% of the equivalent salary of the candidate's equivalent salary for the 3-month contract. And then, 2%, apologies, getting a bit greedy there. 8% for the rest of the services that includes the post-placement hire and onboarding. Australia has seen a phenomenal growth of startups and SMEs in the last few years. At the moment, there's 4,000 plus startups in Australia and 770 plus SMEs in Australia. This has led to a huge boost in STEM job opportunities as well. PostcodeF will focus purely on the Sydney market to start off with. We will focus on the Sydney Startup Hub and UTS startups that are available and aim to focus on 10% of these startups. We will then focus on expansion into SME markets, which boast similar opportunities and problems, however, boast a much larger market size. Our go-to-market strategy will be multi-pronged in nature. I aim to utilise my existing network from previous work experience. We'll also aim to get on the distribution list of the various co-working spaces that are in the Startup Hub. Finally, we'll aim to run free events focusing on how to recruit when you're a startup 101 and introduce our services through that. Our talent pools will be built through strategic partnerships with the Refugee Council of Australia, Settlement Services International and the Australian Government through the Department of Home Affairs. Our first year growth will be purely focused on startup placements, after which in the second year we'll be looking at expanding through placements into the SME market. Longer term, our strategy is to create a service for large corporates. Looking at the competitive landscape, as you can see, there's a myriad of not-for-profits who are doing some phenomenal work in here. However, they don't have a specific specialization and don't really focus on just purely recruitment. On the other side, we've got large-scale corporations and recruitment firms such as Hayes and Robert Walters, who offer recruitment services to large corporates and SMEs, however, don't focus purely on the immigrant and refugee experience. That's the area we're looking to monopolize. This is me. I'm a one-woman show at the moment. I am currently a recruiting lead at Uber, focusing on the ANZ and Singapore market. I've worked with small to medium-sized enterprises as well as large corporations, so I'd like to think I really understand what businesses, the challenges businesses through from a recruitment perspective. I'm also a daughter of 2 migrants, so I'd like to think I also understand the experience from the other side. Some of the brands that I've serviced previously. My humble ask today is introductions to SMEs and startup founders who are willing to pilot our program. As I mentioned previously, I am a one-woman show, so I love introductions into anyone within technology, sales and marketing, or impact investment to join our advisory board. The $80,000 that I'm asking for today will help in getting PostcodeF off the ground by building a piece of technology that will help us scale this business. Thank you.